What about players in terms of opposition players? Was there anyone you were particularly worried about, or someone that you found harder to stop whenever we played against them?
Yeah, it's a really good question. And I think, every team has, in the world has some brilliant players, A guy like Jackson can always hurt you because he's capable of the unusual, the special. Christopher Zeller, I think I saw in the same way. Even someone like Fuchs, very dangerous at the front. Then sometimes the one that you underestimate sneaks past you. I think in that semi-final, I didn't think Whithouse had a good tournament, but he was effective that day. Yeah, I don't know. We underestimate him. It's just maybe that's just something that happened. But I think that every team had those sorts of players who could hurt you. Which the Spanish, somebody like Tabao was capable of the unusual and the special. You always worry about the great corner takers from the other team. The other team gets one or two corners and they can finish you off. So you worry about Minky or Hilat, people like that. Even the Indians, they've got a corner that can hurt you if they get there enough.
If we move back to talking about the Kookaburras, what do you think is the Kookaburra group's most defining quality?
Oh, I think their enterprise, the life with which they play, the energy that they have, and I think it's an Australian thing. I think it goes to the way we play sport, and it's if you can harness that, then you make yourselves damn hard to beat. When we play and play well, that's a pretty defining characteristic.
You talk about that energy and that tone, I guess. Most great athletes need to be physically gifted as well to be successful. What else do they require, in your opinion, to be great hockey players?
Well, yeah, I don't know, a competitiveness which is about never giving up, wanting to be the best, having, if you like, real purpose about them. So, never giving up, being competitive, wanting to be the best. Those things I think are vital, and that goes, underpinning that has to be the physical capacity and the skill, the technical skill.
Who is the most coachable player at the Kookaburras?
Oh no, it's a pretty good question. I actually think someone like Gubbers, Gubbers, because he was threatened so early in his career, has tried to get everything possible out of himself, and so I think he'll never die wondering whether Gubbers gave it everything, because he was threatened early on in his career, and we didn't think he would make it to London because of his hips. Hopefully he'll make it to Rio now, but I think he listens, he's tried to do everything disciplined, and he puts it into practice.
You talk of Kieran, maybe someone who's reached his potential or is getting the most out of his potential. And you say that most athletes don't actually realise how good they can be. Do you think you maximise your potential as a coach?
Oh God, no. It goes to that question you asked earlier about, when do you feel satisfied with what you did. I think I could have been better. There were things left undone. I could have worked harder, been better organised. But in the end, you live the life you live, and what I did find is, it was easy to coach when I was single and not so attached to the family and other things. The last 6 years has been. because you find yourself constantly compromising. You know, if you were full-time, nothing else in your life, you could do it better.
And what about for coaches? Any aspiring coaches out there? What qualities are necessary to be a good coach?
Well, I don't think it's a good idea to have an ego and to think you're the centre of it. You know, it really is it's a really satisfying job because you're helping other people be good. You know, and it's not egotistical. It's really about the team and everyone else and how you can help them, and you spend your time trying to think of how you can make 30 people better. So you don't need an ego. You need to listen and understand, be flexible. You need to understand you don't know it all, but on the other side of that, you've got to have firm opinions and stand up for things and be willing to argue them. You know? So there's a contradiction. Strong opinions, but understand that there's another way and listen to the other way. Selfless in the sense that you're doing it for other people, and the satisfaction comes from seeing them succeed.